Hey guys, Mr. B XRP here, and welcome back. Today is Sunday, September 6th. It is Labor Day weekend in the United States, so a lot of people in the U.S. are laying low this weekend, enjoying themselves, having barbecues, going out boating, all that fun stuff. I just want to check in with you guys. And by the way, I'm at home today, so you're going to have that echo sound on my video. So apologies, but can't help it when I'm at my home computer. My office, the acoustics in my office is not very good. But anyway, I wanted to reach out and make a video today because the market has been a mess, a total mess. But you know what? For those that are invested in projects that they believe in, that they've researched, that they followed, you shouldn't be nervous, guys. You just shouldn't be nervous. I know it sucks, but you shouldn't be nervous. You got to be in this for the long haul. So let's take a look at the market. Let's talk about some things today. Bitcoin is at 10,254. Ethereum's at 353. Tether is holding at $1. And XRP is just under 24 cents. And Chainlink is at $12.19. So I can hear my dogs barking at my neighbors. Let's see if they're going to stop. Okay, they stopped. Good, now I don't have to go get them. So going a little bit green right now, but I'm not going to necessarily be fooled by it. I don't know that we're out of the woods just yet, but we will wait and see. Looks like Fiat Lake XRP is just under 24 cents. So Ryan Zagone, who used to work at Ripple, he posted this yesterday on Twitter, and he said, "Don't sell after heavy red, don't buy after heavy green, don't invest more than you're willing to lose." I've never really can ever remember him tweeting about investing in cryptocurrency, so it's kind of an interesting tweet from him. Looking at his current Twitter profile, it says FinTech and Payments, experience at Ripple, Deloitte, ABA Bankers, advisory to Better Than Cash and Everyman. So looks like he's an advisor right now to Better Than Cash and Everyman, whatever that means. But not really sure what he's been up to and what he's doing, but I thought that tweet was kind of interesting. This tweet was from Michelle O'Connor, who used to be with Uphold, and she said, "For those unsure why," in this little picture, and I know it's sushi went sideways. "Look at the team, the community, the transparency. If you can't identify a founder and executive beyond a Twitter handle, proceed with caution. Instances like this are what set our industry back." All right, so look, I don't know anything about sushi as an investment. I haven't researched it. I don't know anything about it. But I agree with her, guys. I mean, you have to be careful. You just can't keep betting on what's hot, what's the hot new crypto of the day and chasing gains like that. Or I know I can't. I mean, you guys need to do what's right for you, but you need to be reminded of this, okay? Here I am on Crypto Market Cap, all right? There are 6,766 crypto projects. All right, it's unbelievable. When I first got in, I think there was less than 2,000. It was like 1,800 or something. There's 325. So here's okay. The market cap's about 328 billion. If you take the top four, if you take Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and XRP, those four projects make up about 250 billion of the market cap, which is more than 75% of all the money, but with four different projects. And we're going to call Tether a project for the purpose of this exercise. In these four projects, 75% of all the crypto money, and there's still 6,764 projects left. I mean, trying to pick a winner in that 6,764 projects is like, it's not like trying to find a needle. It's not like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It's harder than that. It's like trying to find a specific needle in a needle stack. I mean, it is near impossible. So I agree with Michelle's assessment. You got to go beyond what you're hearing on social media. You have to look at the project. You have to look at the people involved. You have to look at the founders. You have to look at what they're doing, what they've done before. Do they have a track record of success? This is money, guys. I mean, you've got to be careful how you invest your money. And I just can't believe people invest in this garbage. I mean, I just cannot believe people put their money in it. And look, you don't know what's going to make it. I mean, but you've got to look and you've got to make an educated guess based on, and listen, history is a great indicator of the future, right? So look at someone's history, look at what they've done before, and then it can give you an idea if they have a track record of success and if that's somewhere where you might want to put your money. And that's the way I approach it. So I'm very cautious, very careful about it. But I think that's the way to go. So blockchain backer, you know what? I really like the blockchain backer. I watch his videos every day. I'm not 100% sold on TA when it comes to anything, specifically cryptocurrency. But I like his approach. He's been calling for these kinds of numbers for a while now. And he said, he posted this yesterday, my accumulation has begun. Current XRP price is at 0.238 cents. So he's hitting these targets that he was waiting for. And I think his next target he's waiting for is like 22.5 cents. But what he's also calling for, and guys, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but this is what he's calling for. So if you're following the blockchain backer, or if you're not following the blockchain backer, he's also calling for a $12, $13 XRP in the next 5 to 6 months. That's what he says he sees in the charts. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm watching, of all the TA guys out there, he's the guy that I watch the most and is easy enough for me to understand. But I don't, listen, I'm watching it. It's interesting. But I think he's also calling for us to go, if we hit that 22.5 cents, I think we're supposed to, what's expected is we're going to be going north of 50 cents. So we'll see. We'll see how this thing plays out. I mean, it's hard to say. And I know a lot of people don't believe in TA, and I'm not saying I do. But like everything else in this space, I want all the information. I want to watch it, and then I'm going to judge it. I'm going to judge it by whether or not it was successful or not. So I'm open to that, and I want to see how it plays out. All right, Kevin Cage had posted this, and he said, nobody believes you until it happens, right? So, the thumbnail that I used today, and the thumbnail that is in this video, is actually XRP holders were just lucky. Right? How many of us are waiting for the day that people are going to tell us, you're so lucky. Oh, you were so lucky. Lucky, 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 right? We're all waiting for that day. The truth is when those people come and say that, right? I mean, we're gonna go ballistic. But what luck are they talking about? I mean, we held through all the dips. We handled the online attacks that we were crazy, we were stupid, we were this, we were that. We held through when Ripple was called a scam, when Ripple was called a scam coin, when XRP was called a scam coin, when XRP was called a banker's coin, which for me, that's what kind of interested me in it. When there was, let's see here, I made some notes here. When regulations were failed to be announced, right? So when the SEC comfortably came out and said, "Oh, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're not a security," and then they ignored XRP, which I think at that point we were like number 2. We weren't even number 3. We were number 2, and they just ignored us completely. So we held through that. We held through banks not using XRP in all of their flows, right? They're using it in 20% of their flows, but we held. We know they're going to use it. We know they want to use it, but we held through that. We held through Ripple selling their XRP, but now they're buying their XRP. We held through Jed selling his XRP, whatever. He can sell his XRP all he wants. Since I've been here, I've seen it go from 23 cents to $3.84, back down to 11 cents, and now it's under 24 cents. And I'm holding. I'm holding with hands of stone, okay? Because I can't ignore the evidence. I can't ignore the partnerships. I can't ignore the customers. I can't ignore meetings with the IMF. I can't ignore meetings with the White House. I can't ignore lawmakers explaining the ODL process, but never saying the word Ripple or XRP. I'm sorry, I can't ignore it. It's not something I can do. So my point is this. When XRP finally takes off and takes its place that we know it's going to take someday in the cryptocurrency space, everyone will say how lucky we are. And your first response is going to be to give them a broken nose. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to be angry and you're going to want to give. Don't do it. Just, here's what you do. You look those people in the eyes and you say the following. I would rather be lucky in life than good. And go out and go buy your yacht, go buy your house, go buy your car, go buy your motorcycle, go buy your freedom, which, by the way, buying your freedom is the greatest thing your success in any investment can buy, because freedom is the greatest thing in the world. Freedom from creditors, okay? True freedom. And I tell people all the time, and I know a lot of people out there, they want to have Ferraris and they want to have Lamborghinis and all this other crazy stuff. Listen, Let's just say a Lamborghini is $300,000. Here's the way, and I have friends with very, very expensive cars, and they want to get expensive cars, and they try to make these decisions. And here's the thing I always say to them. Let me ask you this question. Would you rather drive a $300,000 Lamborghini or one of those brand spanking new, fantastic, gorgeous Corvettes and have $230,000 in a suitcase in the passenger seat next to you, because that's the money you saved, okay? So you got to think about those things, guys. I mean, I don't know. I just saw one of those Corvettes on the road yesterday, and man, it's hot. You get that for $70,000 and have $230,000 in cash in a briefcase sitting next to you in the passenger seat. I don't know. The older I get, the more practical I get. I like that suitcase full of cash. I just do. But don't get me wrong. I'm a 911 guy. I'm going to get my 911, but I'm never going to spend $250,000 on a car. It's just not the way I operate. I just can't do it. Anyway, want to share that with you. All right, moving on. Uphold. You can now integrate the world's first multi-asset debit card with Google Pay and Apple Pay. Spend 35 cryptocurrencies, 27 national currencies, and 4 precious metals cardless using your Apple, iPhone, or Android device. Fantastic. So Uphold is now integrated into the Apple devices and the Android devices, which is great. These guys are, I'm telling you guys, Uphold is going to be huge someday. They really, really are. But you know, there's some things that I want to see them do in the meantime. Like I keep calling, I keep asking them and messaging them and saying, give us a vault like Coinbase has. I want a vault on Uphold, because if I'm going to put any assets there to get the spark drop, or for any reason, if I want to hold any assets on Uphold, I love the idea of a vault. So you know, Coinbase has it. It's a fantastic process. It's and if you don't know about the vault process at Coinbase, what it is you can lock your XRP away. If you want to get it out, it takes 48 hours to get it out. You have to answer 2 emails to get it out. So you know, for you to be hacked would be really, really hard. And the other thing that I want Uphold to do, and I hope they're listening, is I want to be able to put a security key on my Uphold account. I have a security key on my Coinbase account. So if somebody hacked my Coinbase account, if somebody hacked both of my emails on my Coinbase account, they can't get past my emails, first of all, and they can't get past my Coinbase account because I have a security key on all of it. You can't get to it without a security key. So look into security key. You got keys, guys. They're fantastic. But anyway, Uphold is doing great things. I think they're going to be an absolute monster in this space. I just want to see them do a couple of more things to really set themselves apart. Okay, if you haven't seen this video, I'm showing it to you. If you have seen it, you should see it again anyway, because this guy is my hero. I love this guy. Hang on. Let's get this playing.
I'm a baby boomer. I was born just after the war. We've probably had the longest period of peace and prosperity globally, I would say, from that time. I put a little bit of modest money away so I can hand something down to my family when I pass on, largely because I've never spent more money than I've earned, and I've been prudent, and I've worked moderately hard. Now, it always seems to me as a complete surprise to politicians how countries get in debt. Let me explain, because I don't think you really understand it. It's because politicians consistently spend more money than they raise in taxation, more money than they can possibly raise in taxation, most of which, in point of fact, they actually waste. The reason we're talking about countries which are broke, and they are broke, is because they're ridiculous, ineffective, ignorant politicians consistently spend more money than they can raise. And then they borrow, and they borrow, and worse, they then print money because politicians and their central banks have a machine which prints money. You do that as a private citizen, and it's a criminal offence. You would go to prison for doing that, and politicians and their central banks do it all the time. Let me explain to you that these countries are broke. And they're broke because of their own stupid leadership and politicians. And it's immoral to ask ordinary taxpayers of any country to pick up the tab for failed politicians and failed banks. They are defaulted, they're broke. For God's sake, let's all of us admit it.
Yeah, guys, amazing, absolutely amazing. So thank you for at Release a Daily for posting that on Twitter. That's a fantastic video. Everyone should see that. This was from the Billionaire Mindset. No rich parents, no handouts, no assistance, no favors, straight hustle all day, every day. Guys, most of us, I'm sure the majority of us didn't start out with anything in life, and you know, it's our job to go out and get it and make the best of our lives. So you know, I think that's a fantastic statement. Saw this little video on Twitter as well. Want to share it with you. There's no sound to it though, but look at this construction guy. It's insane. Hey, listen, before I get out, I have noticed that Google, I get way more views on my videos when people like it. So I'm going to ask you guys to do me a big favor. I've never had more than 1,500 likes in a video. If you guys can help me get to 2,000 likes in this video, I would really appreciate it. I want to see what happens with this video if I can get the likes up that high. So if you guys don't mind, please hit the like button right now if you're not driving or doing anything and you did enjoy the video. Please do that for me. I would appreciate it. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I am not a NASA engineer. But having said that, I started watching a program on Netflix last night called Away, and it's great. So check out Away on Netflix. Really, really good. And I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. Please like and subscribe. Hey, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the notifications button. And everyone share my video with anybody you think might appreciate it. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Don't worry about the blood in the streets, guys. If you're here for the right reasons, if you're here for the long haul, if you've done your research, if you know what you're invested in, you shouldn't be nervous. Most of those people that feel that way are probably accumulating right now. And if you're accumulating, good for you. But hang in there, guys, and the good days are coming. Bye-bye.